Go ahead. All right, welcome everybody. This is season 2, episode 29 of the Fantasy Guys podcast, and we are officially live. And I don't know where's our guest at. We're waiting for them to walk in right now. We're waiting for them to come in. What? Oh. What is going on right now?
Oh, brother.
What do we got going on here? Is that the MVP? Is that the MVP? Is that the MVP right now?
Oh man, where's Hollywood? Has anybody seen Hollywood Hogan? Has anybody seen Nabil Abdullah?
Hey, what is going on here? We were not expecting this right here. This is a grand entrance right here. Shout out to Billy. Shout out to Abee. Listen, there was a leaked interview. I just want to let y'all know before we continue this show, okay? So we're at home, and this is what we were hearing from Billy to Oz Media.
You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that, and it became personal with me.
It got personal, fellas.
It was a live leaked interview. Listen, before we get into that, first of all, again, welcome to season 2, episode 29 of the Fantasy Guys. Moti hasn't even moved yet. His facial expression has been the same the whole time. Shout out to Big Bro Moti, co-host of the Fantasy Guys. Of course, you got myself, Omar T. And then we got MVP Billy Farhat in the building. Go ahead and give him a round of applause. What I mean by MVP is he was the MVP of the charity basketball game, hamtramck versus Dearborn, that happened about, I think it was last weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, it was last weekend.
Yeah.
It's just we didn't get to have a show. We were out of town, but we're back. And then we got Abee Abraham in the building as well. Also
Best
on
teammate.
Just the advocate.
Right-hand man.
Just the advocate.
Also on the roster for the charity basketball game. We are live. We're going to dive in about the charity basketball game. We're going to talk about the LOL League, which is on a pause during Ramadan, but we'll be back as soon as Ramadan ends. And then we're going to try to talk about some Detroit sports as well this week. You know, the Lions, the draft is about 1 month exactly away. We got the Pistons. We got the Tigers. Tigers starting next week. Pistons, you know, Pistons are being the Pistons. So we'll talk about all that stuff. Again, shout out to these guys. Be sure to subscribe to all of our pages. You got YouTube, Oz Media. You got Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok under Oz Media. You can listen to the show later on Apple and Spotify podcasts under Oz Media. If you want to call in, the number is 313-306-1750. Again, 313-306-1750. Now, even though BG and Team Hamtramck lost, we still think Hammer Time True Value Hardware is a winner.
Big shout out to BG.
Shout out to BG. Shout out to Hammer Time. So we're going to go ahead and run that Hammer Time True Value Hardware ad. And then we're going to go ahead and get this show on the road. I'm sure this is a show that Abee and Billy, we're excited to have. A week's coming right here. So shout out to Hammer Time. So go ahead, Yusuf.
Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Hammer Time True Value Hardware has all of your hardware needs. They have items for cooling, heating, lawn care, plumbing, electrical, and much more. They have great service, great prices. If you want to shop local, then look no further than Hammer Time True Value Hardware, the best hardware store in the Detroit Hamtramck area. The Detroit location is 16380 East Warren Avenue, Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to BG, shout out to Adnan, and everybody over there at Hammer Time True Value Hardware.
We are officially back. Okay, like we were saying, we got an extra seat for Fadi if he does show up. We're waiting for him to come. He said he was going to be here today, or
You're
else
showing the ring.
we would zoom in.
Zoom in?
Well, we can't. We got to stand up and do that. But Billy Farhat is showing off the rings. Abee Abraham got it around his neck. You know, your team Dearborn got rings. Everybody got rings.
I mean, hold on though. 3 weeks ago, when we were talking, I didn't realize this to the end of the show, but Mosufi was sitting here, right there, right next to you. He had a T-shirt on. The Hamtramck made T-shirts, right? Hamtramck beat Dearborn, first annual expo. That happened. I'm not.
Can we call it Bamtramck now?
Ooh.
With the first letter B for me.
All I'm saying
I'm
is
just
this.
saying, Bam
All I'm
better.
saying is this. If you ain't watched the game, go back and watch it. There was no answer for Bill Buckets.
There was no answer
Bill,
for Billy
there was
Buckets.
no answer for Bill.
Billy, listen, they released the Kraken. That's what happened, all right?
Oh, he came prepared.
Hey, I
you
saw-
said it
I
yourself.
saw
He,
my-
he was there. He was there 3:30 shooting, baby. Get
Hey.
himself loose. Get
I
himself
saw
loose.
I saw my man AG. I think he prayed 100 ruk'at. I don't know how that 3-pointer went in. And then Bosch looked. He's like, "Hey, get in there,
It's
Mike, I
time.
got you." That little flick he does. I don't know how it went in, man. It was.
Oh, when they went nuts.
Yeah, oh my God.
Like they
Oh
hit the
my
game
God.
winner,
Oh,
game
yeah.
7. Game 7
It
down
was a
2.
big shot.
It's not
It was
over
a big
till it's
shot.
over,
That was a
man.
huge shot. You guys took the lead, right?
Yeah, they took the lead 33, 30, 31.
From being down 12 at halftime, 24
Yeah, for
12.
sure.
You guys had the run and you came back. You guys swarmed the mayor every time he touched the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll get into that.
Every time he
We'll get
touched
into
the
that. We'll
ball.
get into the details.
Oh, I'm sorry. We can't talk
We
about
are
that
in the
right this
details. Might as well
second.
get jumped in. Let's jump right in.
I'm
you know,
just- yeah.
Team Dearborn beat Team hamtramck 46-37. That was the final score in the second annual
Great
charity basketball
Great
game.
game.
Yeah, it was a great game.
Great game.
You know, Team Dearborn pulled away at the end. Well, they were up early. And then, like we said, Team hamtramck came back, took the lead for like a good 30 seconds after the AG's 3. And then
Lucky three.
that's when Bosch turned around and he said, you know, I don't know what it was. He gave you the signal.
I think it's when Fujo came out and grabbed the mic
Yeah,
from you
that
and
was
said,
the-
Bosh, put on your shoes.
That is
Really?
hilarious. That
Come
is
on,
hilarious.
man. Leave him sleeping. Leave him on the sideline. You need to get Mo T right now to sign an exclusive contract to come play for you guys instead of coaching, but
Hey,
leave Bosh on the sideline.
Abee, do you think they triple teamed the wrong guy in Team Dearborn? They were triple teaming the mayor. Nobody was triple teaming.
I mean, I don't know. Was that game? I mean, we would have to ask the coach, was that game plan? I mean, the mayor got in the game, and every time he touched the ball, he was swarmed.
The mayor played 30 minutes. How much does HFJ play?
Stop.
I'm just asking. People want to know.
Stop.
People want to know. Conspiracy
Stop.
theories,
Are we
baby.
going? Are we going there? Is this the type of podcast we're gonna have today? First podcast of Ramadan. This is what we're doing.
Hey, Loki, I've never seen Mo Tizzle like this before, ever.
I mean, I had to
Quiet.
wear.
He's storing it.
I had to wear the black jersey just because I heard in the beginning of the game they had to win something.
Oh, they wanted the black jerseys. Okay.
They won the black jersey.
First of all, that's the fair thing to do. Let's be
Yeah,
honest with
that's-
y'all.
I know.
okay?
I'm just.
Well, you
By
know.
the way, great support for. Again, this definitely was a charity thing, but you guys do have to understand. When it comes to this game, it's more than that to us.
Of course.
Charity's up there with it. It's 100% equal, but you guys got to realize this game was was huge to us, for us on the inside. So from the outside looking in, you guys don't understand why we talk so much or why we get it's just 3 to 4, 5 seasons now of this basketball, and this is a nice rivalry that we've had since we were kids with hamtramck Dearborn. Whenever we had a chance, we went out there to play, whether it was football, basketball. Dave's trying to set up something for softball.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we have a chance. I say it on record.
Yeah.
You guys played your whole lives. We didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a great event. I mean, this is all fun and games, right? But it was a great event. We enjoyed every single moment of it, and I'm just like, I was appalled during the game. You know, they went up a couple points. They didn't know how to act. There was still 7 minutes left. I'm like, there's still eternity left, right? And the big ticket didn't even walk in yet.
Bosh!
You get what I'm saying?
Put on your shoes.
Hey, yo, boss, put your shoes on.
Like,
You know,
come on.
I took it personal again.
I'm not-
What did I tell you a year ago, Omar? After the hamtramck, I said, next year I'm playing. I'm going to show these guys what's up. Didn't I say that to you?
yeah, you did.
Multiple times.
You did.
And that's exactly what happened. I'm a man of my word.
Hey, that was a mistake, by the way, right there. When I felt like that was the turning point of the game.
That you fired us up. We had the right team this year. You got to understand. We went to Delight. You walked in on us at Delight Cafe. Dearborn walked in on Hamtramck. You remember that? You caught that on film.
Yeah.
And one of the things that were said was, man, Dearborn's last year, that you see the sideline, it wasn't heads down. It was a different feeling. This season, or this year, excuse me, no, different feeling. Different feeling. Like you went at our coach.
How was the sidelines, by the way, this year?
I mean, we were very supportive. I mean, the Dearborn
yeah.
side, I'll
Yeah.
tell you, the
The
Dearborn
family
side, it was great,
better than
man.
their side,
It
I'll
was
tell you that
great.
much.
People, I mean, lifting people up, man. We didn't care where we sat. We didn't care what was going on. I mean, yeah, granted, there was a couple of guys. You always have one or two
That
Yeah.
wanted more playing
that
time.
are staring the coach down, like kind of
It's always gonna be like that. You
kind of
can't-
like, you know, babe, put me in, you know, type.
But there was a
no,
shift,
I think,
baby.
I
There was
think,
a
I
shift.
think, yeah. Well, you know.
The hamtramck side, I saw them arguing a little bit more, and hey,
Well,
put me in, coach, and all this good stuff. And Dearborn was quiet.
Well, here's the thing. What people don't realize is this. People don't realize is this. In the league, we got 7 players. Moti, you've coached the league. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, because now you had 10 players, right? You have 7 players in the league. You have your 4 or 5 guys that are considered your starters. You have your 2 guys that are going to come in and get their, I don't want to say their minimum minutes, but they're going to get their minutes, right? Where the talent level can go from, a top from an 8 to 2, realistically. I'm just being real with what I'm saying. In this game, you got 10 guys. At our side, we had a little more. We had a surprise guest with the mayor's brother. I mean, he brought him. We weren't going to say no. What we're going to,
We tried to.
I mean, again, it's charity, though.
Yeah, I mean,
but see, this is what,
can I make a quick disclaimer before I forget, please?
Yeah.
Mayor Hamoud, we love you with the bottom of our hearts. You're the man. But I think you should take notes from Amir Ghalib and just do the tip-off and sit and watch with everybody else. I love you, brother.
I
Go.
disagree. No, I think he brings entertainment to the game.
I think he really does, and I think that he can put some points. It's really on him.
I'm taking a jab at him. That's
Like, like I said, bottom.
Hey,
I mean,
this guy said it's charity, so we can break the rules. It's okay, it's charity.
break the rules. Nabil Abdullah played. Hold on.
How many minutes did
Nabil
Halal Pujanki
Abdullah-
play?
Stop. Nabil Abdullah played for Hamtramck. We're not breaking the rules.
And you guys know that. You guys knew that.
Okay, so you're trying to time out. You're trying to say we knew the mayor was bringing his brother?
It doesn't matter. I mean, he wasn't supposed to play.
No, نحن we're كبار.
AG's not supposed to play.
I mean, AD played last
He's not
year.
in the league.
You guys, yeah.
But hold on, if you're gonna keep
What
doing
did he
this,
do
no,
anyways?
he's not.
What that
No,
guy
he's
do
not.
anyways?
He played 1 year in the 30 and
wasn't- he
over, man.
wasn't- he
And I'm
wasn't
not
critical
picking on
piece.
AG. I love AG and I love the fact he played in the game. I don't have this issue.
AG,
I'm just
big up,
fighting.
man. He's a
I'm
dog.
just coming
No,
back to what he's
no,
saying.
No, but I don't get your
using-
argument because it's totally opposite things.
How do you figure?
First of all, AG was on last year's team.
Okay.
I'll let you guys know, same team as last year. All right?
Okay.
Plus Nabi. That's
Okay.
exactly
And
what happened.
Nabil came from whose team last year?
I know, but you guys knew of that. He's going to be on our team.
Okay, we
Just
had.
because we know
We
it's
didn't
right,
know.
it's okay.
Habibi.
I didn't know until 10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay, so we didn't know
we're
until
talking
10,
about rules.
15
We're
minutes.
talking about rules. It's fine.
Wait, rules?
He's
They're-
not the
they're- what-
factor of why you guys want what you guys want or what.
But I-
lost.
Omar,
I promise you,
Omar,
all
I'm saying is-
Omar,
all I'm
I had no
saying
idea.
is-
Omar, could anybody be real? Let's be real for a second. I understand what you're saying. Let's
be real.
Could anybody have told the mayor of Dearborn?
I tried.
Yes.
I talked to him,
but time
and
out.
I let him know,
Bring him-
and basically,
Aib,
yeah,
right?
it is a little aib, but I
mean,
talked
I'm
to
not
him.
calling. I'm not saying to
Yeah.
you, Aib. I'm saying, isn't the whole
it's
mindset? The guy
it's
brought
like
his
any
brother.
guest that came to the game and wanted to play. It's aib to tell him no too.
Yeah, not all the guests are mayors, though.
And it's not even got the mayor. If the mayor's coming to play, he brought his brother. He
Hey.
brought his backup.
Hey,
See, this is what
you
happened.
guys-
Can I say it freely? This is what
You
happened.
guys said he
Last-
playing before the game. No problem.
We had no idea.
Nobody knew.
I understand that.
But he was just making sure.
So
We're Gabilis, bro.
Hold on. You guys don't think that's an
نحن
issue?
كبائل, bro.
Bro.
What?
You guys don't think that's an issue or no?
No.
Listen,
That's
I
crazy.
think,
That's
I think,
crazy.
You know why? Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie, it's
What?
crazy.
You know why?
Hey,
Time out. For the
I
competitive-
just said,
for the
I
competitive
just
side-
said he's not the reason why we lost.
No,
or,
guys,
or you guys
listen,
won.
no,
There is an issue
no,
with them showing
no.
up like
But-
that, yeah.
No,
But-
for the
but playing.
competitive time out. For the competitive side of this game, like I said, we all talk charity, but when we talk this game, we're talking the competitive side. For the competitive side, I agree with you, the competitive side. But for the charity, who's gonna
it's not-
tell the guy
it
no?
wasn't competitive?
If the listen to me. If the number one reason was charity, who's gonna say no? Realistically,
I mean, that just
Right?
opened up the door for a lot
Right.
of things now.
Open up the door for what?
I'm saying whatever. Hey, my man came. It's for charity, so what he could play.
So the people who approve it are people who
on
make
now.
up the game, right?
You know, I mean,
Listen, it's one of those
I'm a realist.
things-
I'm a realist. You know what I'm
it's one of those.
Then be real about the rules of engagement
Okay,
being broken.
so
So then
go.
everyone over to your
we
side.
learned our lesson.
That's
The
what we're
rules
talking
of
about.
engagement
we
be broken.
didn't
That's
play.
it.
We didn't play the
With
mayor
what?
last year.
With Nabil.
We didn't
You
play
guys
him,
knew
right?
that.
We
It
didn't
doesn't
play.
matter. The rules of engagement have been
You guys
broken.
knew that.
It doesn't matter. That's it.
You know, I'm talking about not knowing the unknown. All right?
But you took Dearborn's best player.
Like literally, come on,
He is.
stop. He's not a starter in Dearborn.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Nabil Abdullah is one of the best players we have.
So what is he?
You guys
So
had
what
an
is he?
all-star.
All time. Yeah, you're right. All
Yeah.
So what is he then? I mean, what is he if
No,
Nabil's not one of the best? What is he?
No, listen. At the end of the day,
He's a second, third rounder.
Oh,
now?
so
What
now
is he?
now he's not good enough? Is that what you're saying?
No, I said on the Dearborn team.
that
he
what he's
wouldn't
saying?
start. He wouldn't start.
No,
Why
don't
wouldn't he
say
start-
that.
why wouldn't he
Don't
start on
say
the
that.
Dearborn team?
Don't start that, Billy.
What? He's saying it. It's
That's
on.
it.
It's on
I
record.
said
They can hear
on that
this.
Dearborn team, he wouldn't start.
You're catching on to me, OT.
Straight up.
Hey, so listen, can I tell y'all something first of all? All
You
right?
know that.
The Nabil situation, obviously, it happened. I don't know why people were acting
Where's
surprised. Like,
Hollywood?
it's been going on for a
Hollywood.
long time. But number two, obviously, that was an unfortunate. That was an unfortunate situation with the mayor's brother because I knew that it would be a problem. But I understand
But-
why
but-
it happened.
but
We
it's
gotta,
not.
we gotta,
It
we gotta
shouldn't
be
have been.
realistic. Bosch chimed in and just said, "Release the McCracken Billy Buckets." And
Coach
then he
Bosch.
said, "We need a Dearborn jersey
That's the
on
reason why we
wall,
won,
The
Coach
great
Bosch.
Billy Buckets." Bosh, we were just talking about the big mistake that happened was when Fujo screamed out, "Hey,
your shoes
Bosh,
on."
put your shoes on." Definitely was the changing moment of the game. But let's hear what Moti has to say now, because we really haven't heard Moti's thoughts on how the game went and how everything was situated and everything like that.
First and foremost, man, I do want to congratulate Dearborn on their Super Bowl victory. Right? It was
Listen to
Super
this.
Bowl?
Listen to
Oh
this.
no.
Listen to
It was
this.
part of the World Cup,
Listen
right?
to this. As much as these guys celebrated last year,
Hey,
and did their thing.
let him say his
they
piece.
stole
They-
their player. Go
they-
ahead.
they played in the
Say
World
your
Series,
piece.
right?
Say your piece.
Say, I'm with you. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was the World Series, right?
No.
Whatever
no.
you want. Go ahead. Oh, I'm
No,
not
it
speaking
was,
until you're
it
done.
was- It was
It was a charity game, charity
no,
game, okay.
No, it was the World Cup. You're right. You're right. It was the World Cup. We poached Ronaldo for 250 million. That's what we did.
Bill
we went
Naldo.
poached, hold on, we
Nah.
poached
The
Ronaldo.
guy had
we
Bill
did.
Naldo.
We did. We took our celebrity and we made the same mistake Dearborn made the year before.
Anyways, listen. Let me get a minute, please. Let me get a minute.
Diabolical villain, Abee Abraham.
Nah.
You record that.
Nah, but all serious.
That laugh. That's what you
Let him
want to
finish his
keep.
piece.
Let
Go
him
ahead.
finish.
Nah.
Yeah, let him say his thing.
In all seriousness, the better team won that day. At the end of the day, and it was a good game. We made it competitive. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought AG's 3 was the momentum shift. But our guys just didn't respond. They ended up going on like a little run. I think it was 11 or 14-3 run, end of the game. And all credit to them, man. You know what I'm saying? Billy Buggers MVP. Kudos to him. I think, in my opinion, Cam did a lot of things that is not on the score sheet. It's very important to Dearborn.
100%.
But overall, we'll definitely be prepared next year. So
Kemal was my MVP up until those last 8 minutes when Billy came in and took over, to be honest with you. Then when Billy took over, I was like, yeah, I definitely agree that Billy Buckets
I
deserved to
appreciate
be MVP.
It was
because-
actually you guys. It was actually more Kamada than me. I just followed his trail. When you have a point guard at that level, it makes everything so easy because he attracts so much attention and he's so smart with the ball. So Kamada Jahmi, mashallah, he's multitasking, right?
Mashallah.
He's dribbling. He's telling me what to do. He's telling Farhat Sakaf what to do. He's looking at the defense and he knows exactly when his defender is collapsing so he can give me the ball. All those things he's doing simultaneously at one time, right? He just made me look good, right? That's all.
And you
Big
did your
ups to Kemal.
job. You did your job.
Yeah,
too.
alhamdulillah.
Billy Buckets was definitely deserving of the MVP award. He was, I think, the difference of the game. Ultimately, at the end of the game,
I told you
mean,
last
shout
year,
out to
OT.
Kemal.
I get a big shout out to Kemal
Yeah,
because
Ke-
you have your game plans that you set up before the game, and then there's guys like Kemal who
Disrupt them.
that actually change during the game.
Oh, you mean like an
They
offense?
see
Offense.
what's happening
Audible.
in game and they change it. They don't just go by script.
Are you done with Moti?
Oh, he's
Yeah.
not looking. He right now. Listen, Moti. All I heard from Moti earlier when the Super Bowl and the World Series and the whole Mayor's brother, hamtramck's coming out next year, and this is what a couple of Dearborn guys were complaining about in the chat by allowing X, Y, and Z. This game's going to be turned into college NBA special from this side.
We want it to
and
get bigger and better. We want it.
But I'm
More
just,
money.
But I'm just saying. But we're taking it away. They were afraid of it being taken away from the 35 and over group. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? The fact that one of the biggest points was already hit.
Everybody
on,
in our team was 35 and over.
well,
and
listen,
as a part of CRC.
One of the biggest points hit on right now so far being the mayor's brother. I can already tell that's left a mark, like a hard mark on people.
He didn't do anything.
Fujo really talked about it to me on Wednesday. He scored 2 buckets.
I mean,
he
listen,
played
guys.
alone.
His brother went 0 for 9.
You can't-
Hey,
I
guys.
mean,
At the
again,
end of the day, I swear, I don't really think he made that much of an impact, in my opinion. But I mean, still,
you're talking about
still,
it.
to me, he was top 7 on your team, in my opinion.
It came out. Okay, we had 10 guys.
again-
That's my whole point.
Again,
it
he's
was,
top
it was a
7.
different thing. We didn't have where you guys can play 44 minutes in 2 subs.
Listen, hold on. I gotta say my piece now, man. It was a great game.
I'm gonna bring top 7 too next year too. That's what it is.
Listen,
I'm gonna bring a top 7.
From what I hear, you're not even coaching.
oof.
I'm sorry. I heard. I don't know if it's the truth. I heard you were voted out.
Hey, listen.
Don't worry about
Hold on,
anybody.
hold on.
I don't get fired.
Don't worry about
Hey,
it.
hey,
I don't get
Shabab.
fired.
The Moti is low-key the greatest coach of all time.
I just,
No joke.
I heard hamtramck's got better since we're getting better players. They figured they'd get a better coach.
Well, better.
Listen,
Hold on.
I'm with it.
I gotta
Anybody
say
that you guys are talking to has no information of what's going on. To be honest with you, man. To be honest with you, like,
I mean, yeah,
there's a lot of discussions
it
that's
hasn't
probably
been
going to
brought
happen.
to you. Yeah, there's going to be discussions.
There's
but,
going to be discussions that
I mean,
people
Moti
don't
needs
know.
to come play.
You know,
I gotta say something, man. Hamtramck's team was an all-star squad. I don't know what Moti's talking about. I love him to death. Top 7 what? He had Mo Soufi, Nabil Abdullah, Ali
Fujo.
Thabit, Fujo,
No,
and Faras Melahi.
No, I said
and he had
Amir's
AG.
brother was top 7 on your team.
No, I'm saying you said next year you're gonna bring top 7. All right.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna bring a top 7 talent.
Whatever. Yeah. So your team, an all-star team, that anywhere you go, you're winning championships
Absolutely.
left and right. No
You know-
questions asked.
You know,
Absolutely.
you know what they say.
That's
and I
why we
guess-
took the
I guess
last
you
3 or
can't-
4 championships in the LOL league.
See, I guess you can't tell until we lose.
What's
'Cause
that?
this was our win.
Hamtramck.
But
This is
you
what
can
matters
tell
now.
more
This is
about a
Olympic
player
gold,
or
baby.
a coach not
Bamtramck.
from their W's but their L's. You can tell a lot about a guy not from their wins but from their
Hey,
losses.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
and the
AB.
reaction.
Hey,
to
I ain't
it.
gonna lie to you, AB. I felt different. I'm not gonna lie.
I like it.
would.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I felt
I would.
different.
I would.
Listen, anything that can
It's-
increase the
you know,
ratings and make more money for
you
the
know.
cause, we love it.
You
yeah,
know,
no, I'm not gonna lie to you.
How you sell
like,
it? It's called sales.
We doubled up from
What-
last year.
What the
Listen,
out-
man, bring whoever you want, man. Bring whoever you
He's
want.
talking about money wise.
Just remember, box
Hey,
turns.
believe it or
box-
not,
box turns
I wouldn't even
35.
do that, AB. Billy.
Uh,
Believe it or not, I wouldn't even do that. I would even let it get to
They're
that.
gonna go recruit.
It's gonna be the same players but different mindset.
Do you got a LinkedIn account? Maybe somebody can send their resume to you or something.
That's hilarious.
Anybody from Hamtramck, 2.2 square miles away, contact. Woo.
Hey,
Contact Mo Thabit.
same team.
Former.
Same team.
Plus you though, because what I'm hearing is there will be a new coach.
I might
From
retire.
who,
Him,
though,
Hamtramck.
Amy? Like,
I might
nobody
retire.
has.
But I heard
authority.
there's a guy with a better resume out there. I'm not gonna say his name. He's a part of the league.
Nobody
What,
got a better
coaching?
resume than Moti.
I'm
No,
just-
Moti's resume
I'm
is
just saying.
is
I
Listen,
mean,
Mount
hey,
Rushmore.
listen,
everybody,
I'm a team
everybody's
player.
entitled to their opinion.
Hey, I'm a team player.
oh, you
even-
can't see me do it. My bad. Oh, my-
I seen
Even
it.
on this
I
show,
seen it. I saw the cheek.
I'll
go
let
up.
you guys
Oh,
get
there
your
you
shine. You know what I'm saying? I probably spoke 2 minutes max this whole show. I'm a team player. I give the fans what they want. So if there's a situation where somebody is gonna help us win, that's better than me, I'm with it. If there's a player that's in the 35 and up or 30 that
No, I got
is
you.
a better fit,
I got you.
we're gonna ask him to come. So that's how we're gonna play things. We'll never get somebody outside. It will never get to that from Hamtramck.
Okay, so
Never.
Okay, so let's
Not-
ask you
And I
this.
just want to
What-
address.
He's
something.
gonna be in a
I want to
30
say something. I know
a
people are
30
gonna say
and
Nabil, but Nabil was a different scenario. Like for those that are wondering, like us getting more. I mean, Hamtramck getting different Dearborn people. That's never going to happen. Like it was. Nabil was the only one because the
That you
fact
Mo
that
Soufi's from Taylor.
Nabila,
I'm just saying.
Nabil, I'll give you my heart. You know I will. You
You
know how
know.
much I love you, Nabil.
I
But
love
what
you,
did
Bill.
he really do for you? He had a put back two. You guys were so excited about
Thank you.
getting Nabil Abdullah.
Thank you.
You guys were so
So,
excited.
why is he
I
brought
was
up?
excited for the
Hold on.
entertainment.
No, he's right. He's right.
You
So-
guys pulled him
so why
away
you guys
from his
bringing him up
team.
for?
Hold on.
No, because you guys look
We
what you
didn't
guys
pull
did
him
to
away, though.
We feel bad for what happened. Look what you guys did. You pulled him away, put him with Mo Soufi, and put him with Fujo, and put him on a team where again you had Mo Thabit as a coach. I mean,
Yo, listen, guys.
it was a tough situation for him. If he would have just came home. He would have just never left home.
I
If he
think,
would have came home with
Congratulations.
Kamal and Billy
appreciate it.
Buckets this year, Nabil, you might have dropped 30.
No, we
and
actually.
laughed at him. I'm just saying.
Nabil, rumor has it Nabil is getting traded to Melvindale. By the way.
Big ups to Nabil. I love you. I think Moti's issue was.
nothing. That's just all rumors as of right now.
I think the team's issue
Everything
for
is
them.
rumors. Everything is smoke and mirrors right now.
Well, since we're talking to Moti, let's talk to Moti. Moti, talk to us about inside the game. I mean, again, Dearborn will admit we had pie in our face the first season. We didn't play the mayor. We didn't play a lot of guys. There was some internal issues over there on the sidelines
ruckus.
and the bench, and that we were more concerned with the win than we were the charity portion. You know, I was there last year. I was fortunate enough to be on the table with Tony and Jose, and I don't think Jose was there. It was two other guys,
Yeah.
and we were able to do our thing. What happened this year? There's a lot. I mean, there's a controversy over HFJ. Gotta explain that to me.
Who's that?
HFJ.
Your celebrity.
The guy that was on your team that
Oh.
you refused to play.
We had a celebrity.
Exactly. Talk to us.
No, I'm
Explain that to
joking.
us. You heard that?
No.
He outscored most of your players.
No,
he did. Bro.
shout out to Halal Food Junkie. You know what I'm saying? Cool dude, good dude. You know what I'm saying? He showed up. He had a good time. I have nothing negative to say about him.
Oh, I'm not saying anything negative. I'm not telling you to say nothing negative. We just want to know why you didn't play.
He did play.
He asked.
For
Don't
more than
you got
3
a
minutes.
Don't you got a video?
He
You
probably
didn't
got.
send that video.
That's gonna
You
get
didn't send-
leaked.
You didn't send that video to Omar?
It's gonna
Okay,
get leaked.
never
No, I
mind.
didn't.
My
It's
bad.
gonna get leaked.
He probably got 10 or 12
What
minutes.
about JJ?
Same thing.
I love JJ. JJ. I'm one of his biggest fans. Even though he comes at me on the court, he's one of his.
How many minutes you play, AB?
To be honest with you, I'd have to have someone tell me that because when I got in the game, I didn't look up at the clock. I didn't care what time I got in the game. I didn't care what time I got out. So there's a difference.
But he knows what time it is now.
Listen to me. I was there for a win. I went in there and I'm the only guy on Dearborn side. And there's one guy who was on the hamtramck side that didn't even attempt a shot. I didn't even attempt a shot. I didn't want to. I wasn't there for my personal stats or my personal glory. I was there representing the team at Dearborn.
So that's what JJ.
See, that's the difference. A lot of people don't have that.
I agree. That's what JJ came for too.
That's not what his face said.
He came for the team.
Okay.
I believe it.
Halal Fundraki also came for the team.
I disagree with that.
I disagree with
I
that.
saw him a few days ago, but
saying?
I saw
I
him.
disagree with that.
Hey, listen, Aftar today, I'm gonna go to his little spot. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna smile. And we're gonna take a picture.
No, there's no issue between you guys.
Oh, no
He
one's
likes it.
no. Well, yeah, again, we're not making this like it's a real personal thing. Again, we're in this whole charity and the trash talk going on now. But I mean, there was a couple of things, like I said. I mean, the mayor called out Nabil last year after he didn't get a lot of playing time. Let's be real. He got mad and said Nabil was -3 for 30 because while he sat on the bench and didn't play, he was watching Nabil shoot like crazy and thinking to himself, well, I can do the same thing, right? Nabil's supposed to be that star. Again, I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling you what the mindset was. I can do that. He watched Fadi go, 1 for 14. Same difference. That's I mean, these guys are supposed to be a lot better than me. Everybody had off nights that night, but he was sitting on the bench. Whereas, I got called for charity. I mean, same difference, right?
We had somebody, by the way, ask what was the insider information from Billy's phone call. Was it someone? I mean, it's MLX 2020. So
Privilege. The information is privilege. We'll get to that later. I'm waiting to get my
Do you
piece.
even know who that is?
100%.
Oh, you know who the MLX is?
That's also privileged information.
Oh, wow.
I got moles everywhere, Moti. Moles everywhere.
all right. So with that said, we were about 30 minutes into the show pretty much. And how are we going to wrap this up, fellas? Like, how do we wrap this up? Like I said, by the way, we were able to raise over $15,000.
That's how we
give a round of
wrap it up.
applause for that,
That's how we
mashallah.
wrap it up.
That's what's clutch. We're still,
shame on the Dearborn side. I could be wrong, but shame on the Dearborn side. Especially all you guys that didn't get picked on the damn team. For you that didn't get picked on the team and refused to come when you guys were going to enter into a raffle, you guys were going to enter into the mega wheel, and you guys would have showed up. But since the team was picked, you guys didn't even show up to support the cause. So I'm not calling anybody individually out. I'm calling it out as a group. Shame on the Dearborn side. Thanks. By the way, I'm sorry I had to.
No.
All the stuff that you're in the chat, you're seeing a lot of the BS. For all you guys sitting there talking the charity stuff, and then you guys have enough nerve or hey, there's words I want to use, but Ramadan. To come out and say anything in the chat or talk anything and you didn't show up for the cause. And again, I don't know, maybe you guys did it on the side. Maybe you guys reached out to Abee or Omar or somebody and you guys did. But not to show up for something that worked because of a game or not being picked on the team, that's sad. That's very sad.
Yeah, it's all about showing up too, showing your face. That's half the battle is showing up and showing your face because people want to see you there. That's a real sign of support. But overall, though, alhamdulillah, another great event, great turnout, great situation. It was a great time. The series is tied 1-1. Couldn't ask for a better situation. Part 3, it was going to be whoever can take that 2-1 lead. So, we're looking forward to that. I'm not going to lie to you. As a person, one of the organizers, I love this. I love that it's 1-1. I love that it's now a great,
Who's the only player that's 0-2?
Nibid Abdullah. I feel bad for Nibid, though, a little bit.
Nabil, I love you. This is for
Yeah.
ratings. This is Nabil. Hey, Bill, tell him. This is for ratings.
So
You're
there you go.
Hollywood. I'm just saying, you're Hollywood.
There you go. So, any final comments, Billy,
Yeah, I mean,
from the MVP?
Alhamdulillah. I mean, real talk. I promise. We love each other. We just mess around a lot. But Alhamdulillah, $15,000 didn't help out a lot of great families, especially in Ramadan. A lot of egg for a lot of people. The atmosphere was amazing. The brotherhood was phenomenal. Big ups to Moti, the best coach I've ever seen in real life. Like,
Come on.
I know him personally.
Billy, you're fasting. Come on.
And also Big Bosh, my favorite new coach, genius, man. His strategy was flawless. He said, hey, Billy, we're going to put you in the last 7 minutes of each quarter. So when they tire out, you're fresh and you can just bully them. That's exactly what happened. the strategy was phenomenal. I never ever thought of that. You
So
know,
would you say he pretty much outcoached Moti?
in that game, yes. But overall resume, Moti, nobody's touching Moti.
Well, because
But-
Bosch isn't the coach; he's a star player.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. His strategy was phenomenal. He's like, hey, man, wait until they get tired. That's what happened. They got tired, and I was fresh, and I was in there. I mean, I was as tired as them as 2 minutes into
No,
the,
you
the
weren't.
quarter.
No, you weren't. They didn't sub out enough, so their guys were tired.
Oh yeah, alhamdulillah. So we
Alaikum
appreciate
salam.
you guys, and come out next year. It's gonna be a slobber knocker. So I gotta say, I love hamtramck, and Moti, thank you again for being on the other side, brother. We love you too.
Hey, Yusuf, if you're okay with that, Fadi, she can go inside with my daughters. He could take her to the, if she wants. Yeah, for sure. Shout out to Fadi. Fadi's in the building today. Alaikum salam.
The official security guard of the charity game.
Hey, Fadi.
Alhamdulillah.
We got pictures. We got. Somebody,
it's okay.
Somebody took a couple pictures with Fadi.
Listen, Omar
he was
asked
up
me-
against the divider. Yeah,
Listen, Omar asked me to be to help him out with the crowd control, and I told him sure, I'll help him
and he
out.
did.
Why not?
That's what he did.
He stood up. He put the foot up. We got a couple snaps of him. He
Yeah,
looked,
why not?
He looked like old school security, like one of those parents at the game watching their kids, but off to the side.
Shout out to Fadi.
Anytime, man.
So people were worried that you could adjust, you could bring that mic to your close. Yep, do
I
whatever
got
you
you.
need, what you gotta do.
Got it.
People were worried that Fadi was not gonna come to the game.
To what game?
That Fadi was not gonna show up to the charity game.
This guy came
there's
out
people-
swinging at you. We were first question. Go
You
ahead.
know, so I'm
He
just
won't go
saying.
at his own brother that way.
We were
Wow.
worried. Stop. All right, we were worried. Okay, but Fadi did show up, and not only did he show up, obviously donated, and also,
one of our top supporters.
also, helped out, asked for
course.
me whatever it is that I needed. So shout out to Fadi. You want to give him a round of applause? By the way, my man Yusuf.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
He was not one of those people that was, bitter
Salty,
about the
yeah.
situation. So.
No. I called Bosch. I told him, I'm like, listen, bro. They said you're picking the team. Pick the team. It's up to you. Whatever you want. Whoever you pick, I'm good with your decision. You're like my brother, bro. And I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna go to war for you. If you pick me, I'm gonna support you. That's all I told him.
He came
And
an
he'll
hour
tell you
early.
that.
He came an hour early and helped me shoot
I
around.
came at 4:30, at 4 o'clock, and I was helping him work
Oh,
out
yeah.
in this
Oh,
post
yeah.
game and everything like that. So
Hakeem
alhamdulillah.
Olajuwon.
It was good.
Yeah, shout out to Fadi. So what were your overall thoughts on the game? Because believe it or not, we were close to almost wrapping it up. So what were your overall thoughts on how everything went?
I think everything went great, to be honest with you. It was a great output with everybody, like the money that we brought in. It wasn't really the game. It was the money that we needed to come in for charity for everybody else. But everything else, the game was amazing. Really good. Hamtramck came back. I thought they were going to have it at one point. And then Big Bills stepped up.
Billy Bucket MVP.
Billy Bucket.
Yusuf, can you shut that door? By the way, there's gonna be a draft in here. But
You see
no,
that?
he got it.
You see
Sorry
that,
about
Moti?
What's that?
Ice cold, baby.
Oh, in the veins.
That's funny.
Ice cold.
Ice cold in the veins. What are your
Multi-
folks say?
Billy Buck is definitely a character. I remember pregame, he's talking to me and every time he got up, it was and I was like, hold up, he hurting? Oh, we about to attack that. But he was playing me the whole time.
Who was that running back in the day? Jim Brown, I think. No matter how hard he got hit, he'd always take like 20 seconds to get up.
Yeah.
Who was that in the NFL?
Walter Payton?
I don't know. I forgot his name, man. I think maybe that was Walter Payton. No matter how hard or light he got hit, he always stayed on the ground for 20 seconds, so people never knew if he was hurt or not.
Ooh, you guys are so lucky this is recorded and I couldn't say who I wanted to say.
Hey, it says, why is Billy looking like Blind
No, I want to
Fury?
know who he wanted to say.
I'm not talking about a football
Who?
player.
I know. I'm talking about one of the guys on our team.
MLX
Who
2020
get-
saying
I don't
that.
know.
You get fouled
Yeah.
out of a
Blind
court.
Fury.
Sonny.
You know who that is?
Yeah, he's a blind
Hajj
rapper.
Bayoun?
You said it, not me. You said it, not me.
What did you say?
You and Fadi said it, not me.
Hey,
No matter how hard or how light, it was a 20-minute.
Yeah, it was a 20-minute foul conversation.
So, Abee, final thoughts before we move on to the LOL League that's going on right now. And
Listen, again, I think the event was a success. I think that
100%.
again, I think our goals for next year's got to be higher. I think that with the amount of people that we have within even both cities, and the surrounding cities, because Hamtramck, there's a lot of Detroit that goes with Hamtramck and Dearborn. Man, there's southeast, northwest. There's a lot. Granted, not everybody's going to show up. I think that we had a bigger venue, which Omar, again, great job with getting Dearborn high.
100%.
It's a huge venue. But we need to step up, and I'm talking to everybody that listens to this, everybody in our league, either league. Them 18-year-old, we had the 18 and over championship, and them 18-year-old Bucks, them young Bucks didn't even stay. I don't think. You know what I'm saying? Like there was no support there. Like you got to get more involved for what we're working for.
It's not for the game. It's for actually the charity event.
Yeah.
And we need everybody to be out there. Like all the guys that play at the LOL chat, they should have been there. They should have supported the whole cause. Gave money. I mean, if you don't have it, then don't. You can't give it. It's understandable.
You're supposed to give what you can.
Yeah,
afford, 100%.
understandable. Like if you don't, I don't have that much, but I gave alhamdulillah. I don't care, but I'm just saying if you don't have it, then don't give it. It's not a big problem. But show up and just support. Support the teams. Support the guys. Hey guys, what's up? Hamtramck. Say hi to everybody. You
Support
know
the
what I mean?
cause. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
support
saying?
the cause.
Yeah, I mean, as far as the game, I mean.
Let's not talk about the game. I know people got mad that they didn't get
nobody got
picked,
mad. Forget all that. I'm talking about as far as the game. As far as the game and the people that played, I know from the Dearborn side. I mean, we were all very happy.
Yeah.
Like there was no issue. I haven't heard, maybe outside of one person, but I haven't heard any complaints.
Nothing
I can
at
tell
all.
you, like I said earlier, someone had asked how many minutes. I'd be lying to you if I can tell you that I looked up and told you I came in at the 6 minute
It was
mark
really like a brotherhood.
and
then.
came
It
out.
was.
I said at the end
No,
of the
no,
bench.
you guys
saw me at
played.
the end of the bench.
You guys played amazing together. I'm telling you. Nobody argued. Even the Hamtramck side. None of you guys played. You guys had fun, man. It was all. You guys were all standing up and laughing, and so it was fun.
On camera.
That's what you needed. Fun. Shut up and leave him alone, bro.
Abee's deservingly
This is why you
enjoying
brought
the
me.
victory.
This is why you bring me
yeah.
on the show. You bring me on the show to say the things that some people don't want to say.
The only person I saw that was having a hard time was
Halal food junk.
Don't look at me. I'm not saying
BMI
names.
towing
Mookie.
That guy was having
Mo Malahi.
he was having a meltdown on the side. I didn't want to say anything. I was just letting him go.
That's his personality. He's competitive.
Still very, yeah, and then there's guys that are like that. 100% there is.
100%.
Oh, you talking
Malahi's
Mo
one of the
Malahi?
best guys I know.
Yeah.
Great guy. Big ups
Yeah,
BMI.
yeah.
Very nice.
Him and his brother's best guys I've ever met in my life.
The guy brought me home from Umrah.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Hamtramck guys, the ones that I've met, I'm not gonna lie to you
That
guys.
right there
Wallah,
is
some of the nicest guys I've ever met in my life.
Great people.
Wallah, great people.
That's the best thing about this
thing.
league in general. The best thing about this league is some people have met each other and became brothers that might have never
Met each other
never
outside.
crossed roads
Yeah.
outside of this
Which,
basketball.
it was the best thing I've ever had.
Hamtramck, Dearborn, even less than Dearborn, man. I told you 100 times. I was gone for 20 years.
Yep.
I was gone 20 years. Nabil
I haven't seen him for 20 years.
Nabil ran into me one day and said, "Hey, man, we're putting a 35 and over league together, man. Are you interested in playing?" Listen, he said, "F that. You're not. You're gonna play. Reach out to this person, pay this, and that. If it wasn't for that, I might have gone another 20. I hate to say it like this, but I might have gone another 20 years without
No,
seeing him.
I mean you're right because listen, everybody had their own lives. Everybody was working. Everybody had kids. They never had a league for us to get together. We never got together after high school. The only ones that really that I was close with.
Your class.
My class. It's
You guys had a
2001
whole-
because
you
we
guys had
have
a
a
whole
whole
chat.
group and we chat and we see each other. And that's the only way I found out about the basketball league because Shafiq texted me and told me, "Hey, we're doing a basketball league 35 and over. You're in. This is for the South Enders and Hamtramck and stuff like that. You guys are in?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I'm in. Why not? We'll have
Yeah,
fun."
for sure.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah for everything. Like I said, charity basketball game. We had a great time. Yusuf, we're gonna go ahead and give a shout out to Unique Coney Island, and we're gonna shift stuff to the league that we're pretty much talking about, which is the LOL League. Kind of chime in on that, and then hopefully maybe dive into quickly some Detroit sports. So shout out to Unique Coney Island and Sambo and everybody over there.
Sambo.
at
Yeah,
Unique
Sambo. Sambo.
Unique Coney Island. Unique Coney Island is famous for their original unique pita, homemade chicken lemon rice, unique chicken qalaba, shawarma, gyro, and much more. They also have a reward system there, where every 100 points you get $7 off your next meal. Their location is 33102 DeQuinder Road, Sterling Heights, Michigan. Shout out to Sambo, Big Nate, Big Nasty, and everyone over there at Unique Coney Island for the best conies around.
Those guys complain. What's up, Moti?
Hey.
All right.
Leave
Did he
Moti
play in a
alone.
35 and up league?
Huh?
Did he play in a 35 and up league?
Who's that?
The guy that you're talking about.
Yeah.
No, I just thought he was talking about there'd be changes for next year and surprises, and I just thought if you had a hookup with the Detroit Lions,
I was talking
that
about
you might be
mentality.
able to find somebody Moti can reach out and then recruit.
I was talking about mentality. That's it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about getting. I thought you were about getting new players.
No, I won't do that.
I thought.
I won't break the rules.
I mean, worst case
or
scenario,
cross
I
the
mean,
line. I won't do
take
that.
your nephew.
Again, you won't do it again.
You got a
Say
couple-
again.
brother.
you got a-
I would
a
never
brother.
do it.
Mashallah.
Yeah.
Say again, Monkey.
You're a
Never
brother?
break the rules.
All right.
I'm not going to lie to you. Like I said, I'm just learning everything. I thought you were one of like the oldest kids. I know that we're getting old. How old are you?
MashaAllah.
It's mashallah. I'm 40.
yeah,
I'm
we have
41.
18-year-old.
You could be my son on
Yeah.
age difference. I'm saying. Masha-
Crazy, mashallah.
Yeah.
That's your
mashallah.
brother.
He's the youngest
Little
one?
brother.
The whole time.
No,
whole
we got
time.
Zach.
Well, there you
Mashallah.
go.
Big general.
We can bring little brother in then.
No, we ain't gonna put
what?
him on about that.
Game?
Why not? You guys are mad about
Hey,
about
you know,
a
he called out
32-year-old.
Billy the other day. He called out Billy the other day.
Mashallah, he's a big boy. Mashallah, he's a big
know,
boy.
What I say? What I just tell him right now?
He asked him.
Yusuf, it's
Listen.
right here in the legs with him. You got to get a strong base.
Maybe
It's hard.
He asked Yusuf how much you weigh. I think Yusuf said like 170 or 182, and then Billy said 6, and then Yusuf was like, "What do you mean 6?" He was like, "That's how much I weighed when I was 6 years old."
Mashallah, mashallah, Billy was a big boy. I don't know if you guys ever seen like pictures. Billy was a big
They think
boy.
I'm joking too, man. I
no,
weigh
we
400
see
pounds in high school.
Oh no, he was.
We seen that Stop the Drugs commercial.
Yeah.
You taking shots at me, Moji? I can't.
Moti's
That's
opening
the only
up. He's
shot he's
opening
made
up.
since the
He-
league.
Ooh.
Hey,
Are we
listen.
talking about the league now? Is that
Yeah.
what
My
we're
wife-
into?
Hold on, let's get into
That's
my
a good
wife.
segue.
I
I
just want
had
to
to
say,
segue in
yeah,
there.
great segue. My wife did say the girls are watching their dads on TV.
Oh, nice.
They said
Awesome.
hello, all right?
All right.
So,
Hi, girls.
I don't know why they're watching us, to be honest with you. They probably should watch something else, though. With that said, let's talk about the LOL League. What's going on? Who's number one? I mean, it's been a while. We've been talking
God,
about who's,
you know what?
who's
We
sitting
had,
at number one, who's hot, who's not.
Maher and Fujo and Matia are in first spot.
Yeah, I don't know.
my
They won't
team
give
and
Maher
his
the
team.
ball.
My team and his team are second place.
Okay.
And
Who's hot, who's not right
Well,
now?
let me see.
we're,
Let's
we're,
see.
the- we're,
Let's
we're the
see.
hottest team in the league. Four
Hold on,
game,
you guys
four game
went.
winning
Hold on,
streak.
you guys went to second place.
And we're tied for second place now.
I heard Fadi dropped the 18
wow.
and 14 ball. What is
18
it?
and 18, baby.
18 and 18? MashaAllah.
wow.
He was trying to go after the Barbara Walters, but it didn't work out.
Hey,
18 and 18 and a 19 and 15.
Oh, wow.
We're not saying any.
19, 15.
Oh, House of Dragons on a 3-game
Two
win
win
streak.
games-
and,
two win-
you
two-game
guys
winning
on a
streak.
Four-game win streak.
Fadi,
You could do that, Fadi.
I need to know.
Oh, wow.
know.
Not against me. though.
Has
You can
all
do
the
Not
commotion had something to do with you coming out and playing this kind of games in these last couple of weeks? Because I'm an outsider. I haven't watched the game, but I'm seeing there's a lot of extra side conversations that's been happening,
guys gotta
especially
stop
you
with
between
Fadi,
Nader. And rumor has it you blocked his shot last game. It was controversial, but
Wow.
at the end of the day,
I think I'm to be honest with you, I think it was a clean block, and he got mad that I blocked him like that.
I think you would have sent the whole video if it was a clean block and not just a picture. I think you might have got some.
You know, I don't know
body.
how to send the video.
Screen record it, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna screen
Oh,
record it. I'm
yeah,
gonna send
yeah,
it to you.
That's what you have to do. Send it to the chat, not me.
I will. I'll send it to the chat.
I just want to know
Hey,
why
and
Fadi's been doing
out of all
what Fadi's
places,
been doing
you-
all year. What are you
Out of all
averaging,
places,
Fadi?
you? What does
Out
that
of
mean?
all people, you don't talk, but you can
Hold
guard
on,
me
hold on.
because you can't guard me.
Stats.
You're not going to get
Hold
18
on.
on me.
I'll grab 20 on you.
You crazy?
You crazy.
You're crazy.
Ooh,
I'm the only guy that can guard you. Shut up.
Stop.
And AB. I'm sorry.
Thank
Me and
you.
AB are the only
Yeah,
two in the
don't
league that
ever
can guard
You
you.
can block me.
Stop you.
You think you can block me?
Stop you.
You think you can block me?
I can stop you.
You think you can block me?
110%. I'll
The only way
stop
you can block me
So
is on WhatsApp,
explain
dog.
to me this, Omar.
yes.
And Mo, you're player now, but as a coach as well. Explain to me this. You got Fadi averaging 14.6 a game, okay? He's averaging. Fadi, that's not true, is it?
Shout out to the sports and statistician guys, by the way.
Really, Fadi 11.8 rebounds a game as well.
Yeah,
Mashallah, like-
a double. Yeah.
So
Why?
explain to me how a guy with that type of production, okay, he might be a little limited on the defensive side. When you're a good offensive player, sometimes, you pick and choose. I know a lot of players who pick offense over defense and don't get called out the way he does. But how do when they were sitting in last place for a second, there was a lot of chatter that Fadi was the reason, and I don't see it. Explain to me.
Well, they played a lot of games without a lot of their players. Without
But
Yusuf. and
Fadi was still getting the blame, and I'm talking about within.
Every team has a
He won't
scapegoat.
talk about it. I'm going to talk about it.
every single
Why
team
I'm
has a
brought here.
scapegoat. Every team has a scapegoat, man.
Why is Fadi the scapegoat? I don't get that.
I've been a scapegoat for the whole
Because
year,
he's
for
out there.
the whole league.
Maybe
He's out there, that's why.
Maybe because Fatty's outspoken a little bit.
Yes,
but,
very
Yeah,
much
he's out
so.
there.
But
My
I'll be honest
attitude.
with you guys, I was a big fan of Fatty. Those numbers right there you just said, it's first round talent, man.
Oh no, I'm not.
He did it.
He's
He
doing
did it.
that. My
all
thing is,
season
my
with Khalid
point
Jahmy,
is,
remember?
he's doing his thing. So I just
Until the
I
playoffs.
don't get why. I don't get why. for 5 weeks, there was a lot of talk about, Fadi might not be the right piece for this team or this and that. Or even after that game, I think, quote, and I'm not going to say who I'm quoting, but when you play like this, they can't beat us.
That sounds like Mo Sufi.
I love my team,
I'm not
dude.
saying names.
I love my team, dude.
I guess if the shoe fits.
That sounds like Mo Sufi right
You
there.
guys, hey, listen.
Let me talk about my boy Mo Sufi.
I mean,
right
what
there.
I heard from that is, if you play was he not playing like that?
I mean, same averages the whole year, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I mean,
So I'm just,
Sufi was held to what, 2 points?
it's not. Hey, don't talk about Sufi, bro.
He was held to
The
2
best player
points
in
or
the league.
not?
Best
It
player in the
was
league.
your
So
game.
sure, it's okay.
It was your game.
He let me take over, and that's good.
He had the charity game hangover. 2 points.
How much did he end up putting up in trading? I know he didn't have that
Like
great of a
7.
game.
He had 7.
Okay.
He had 7. He had a big 3 on
I
me.
feel like nobody really in hamtramck stuck
Nobody.
out.
Yeah, I don't
It
think
was like
stood out.
everybody got like 7, 8,
Well, I mean,
4.
again,
But you guys, it took
They-
you guys,
they-
it took you guys the whole first quarter.
Nah,
and it took like the first 10 minutes for you guys to score 2 points.
First of all, you guys stop affiliating me with anybody. All right, I'm
Yes.
trying my best not to be affiliated with anybody. Okay.
Yeah, you
Sorry,
were
coach.
hanging out with
There
us,
was only
too.
one ball. there
Coach,
was
your
4
team was a
offensive
little
players.
bit very passive and stuff like that with the offense first 7, 8 minutes.
By the way,
A lot of turnovers.
By the
Yeah.
way, I'm telling you, quote, I've been waiting for this moment. It just reminded me. In the game, Uncle Ed, if you're watching, and I think you were the one next to me when he said this. I know Sufi heard this. I know Sufi heard it himself. He'll admit to it. But Uncle Ed, I need another witness, an outside witness. Man, Justin came down the court, the ref. He came down the court and he looked at Adnan, looked at Uncle Ed. And I caught him. I don't think he realized I was staring at him. Give Sufi the ball.
Who said that?
Justin, the ref.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Sufi acknowledged. He heard it. Yes.
He has a crush on Sufi.
Yes. You guys want to know it now? Now, remember, Sufi had that great
We should
run.
call him right now
Huh?
and confirm it.
Who, Sufi?
Yeah.
Go
I'll
ahead,
call him right now.
Call
I
him.
mean, I could. I mean,
Big
because
call.
I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
actually, let him
connected-
call,
I'm
yeah.
connected to the thing. I mean,
I'll
you
put him
know.
on speaker and
I
I'll
love-
put it.
no,
right
No,
on
no,
the
no.
Connect
Let
to
him
the
call.
system.
Let him do it in the system. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah, well, we can confirm
Hold on,
this.
A
Sufi
turn of
heard
events.
this. He
Turn of
admitted-
events.
Suf, it's Ramadan, don't break your fast.
You know,
Turn of
we
events.
gotta remember that it is Ramadan and he might be sleeping. So people sometimes
No, he's at work.
No,
No,
he's
he's
up.
Sunday actually. He might be sleeping.
Yeah,
He gets up at 5 a.m., bro.
he might be sleeping. We'll see what happens if he answers. But
Is it your number that rings through, Omar, or is it a
yeah,
different
it's
number?
my actual
Yeah, I
number.
doubt. I
so
doubt it.
Yeah, he's
probably-
watching. He already knows what
He's
happened.
probably
He's
not
not answering.
that.
He's not answering.
He's probably not gonna answer. so
Sufi,
I
my
just
boy,
want-
don't answer, bro.
I mean, Justin. It's always been said that Justin appreciates talent, and he's always said Justin's been definitely outspoken about
Yeah.
Sufi being the best player in the league.
Yeah.
Hi, you've reached Muhammad.
There you go. But I do want to say this. Okay, I'm just gonna say on a side note.
Oh, this has nothing to do with the charity game. I'm just telling you
Yeah.
how Justin feels about Sufi.
100%.
Put that
So
out there.
does he like Sufi? Like these things? He's a great
He
player.
thinks Sufi's the best.
Okay.
For years, he's outspoken. He said it to somebody. Somebody was saying that after I was telling them. They said, "Yeah, Justin came out one of the first seasons was like, yeah, man, I think Sufi's gonna dominate this league. I think he's gonna take 4 or 5 straight straight up."
Okay, so let me just say this as a person that has, outsider perspective from a referee to say that.
It's very
Obviously,
biased.
It does sound biased. You know what I'm
Very.
saying? It definitely sounds biased. But, from his perspective, probably looked at it like it's a charity game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, he was just throwing that out there. It wasn't like he was, like, saying, like, I'm going to call a foul for Sufi.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Time out.
Refereeing was great.
You know?
No. He was yelling at the hamtramck players.
Like,
pretty much.
give Sufi the ball.
Yeah.
Like, he's pretty much saying, give the best player the ball.
Yeah, basically.
You know
But
what
he
I'm
was-
saying?
But he was upset about it. Like it was emotional the way he said it. This is my whole point. It's not
Let's-
like-
just
it's
forget
not
about that right
it's
now.
not like he came and he said, "Well, stop, bro. You're afraid that we're taking your guy? Stop. Don't even make me get deeper. We're about to get in the LOL league. We're
What's
in
the
LOL
deeper?
league. There's deeper to it.
Can we talk about it deeper? I really I don't even know
If
this.
he was biased, I would have shown
Hey,
him.
can you
I'm
help,
talking about-
Timoti? Can you help me with a
I'm
deeper?
not talking
Hey,
about
listen.
Justin. I'm talking about.
I cannot
I'm
help
talking
you with
about,
that.
I'm talking about pump fake internal for 5 straight
I'm just saying. Hold
secret
on.
meetings.
Hold on.
I think it's a
Secret meetings.
I think Moti's about to lead to a pause moment right now because
Oh,
yeah,
is
that's
that
about
deeper?
to yeah.
I just
My
want to
bad,
know
it's
what.
Ramadan.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
talking about? Are you talking about
stop
secret
it. No,
meetings and stuff
I'm
like
not
that?
thinking about that.
Hey, hold on, Shabab. Hold on. If he was biased, I would have showed him the calls, and the calls were fair. Both
Yeah,
sides. The calls
I
were
was
fair.
worried.
Didn't
I
show
was
for 2
worried.
seasons,
I
Sufi
was
won
happy
the
that Justin
championship.
and my other man showed up because I was ready to hear an earful because I go through Wayne to get referees, And I was worried that Wayne was going to show up and Abee was going to do the conspiracy theorist
For
before the game.
hamtramck,
I
yeah.
swear, like I'm sitting there and I was like, let me see what referees are going to show up. I hope it's not Wayne because even though Wayne is a great referee, by the way.
Yes.
I was ready to like deal with Abee. I'm thinking in
was-
my head like, of course they're going to think that we did this on
I was
purpose.
going through my videos
And then
on my phone the other day, and I went to press play. I don't know if I was trying to find something from the championship game against
Yeah.
Sufi and I. And I pulled up the one video in my videos, and I pressed play, and it was Wayne walking through the live
The camera.
the live stream of the championship game, and Omar's like, "Hey, there goes Wayne with an R. Yeah, he's active on the podcast." I'm thinking, wow,
we've had him on the show.
it took 11 games plus playoffs for us to figure
out that Wayne was one of them.
Wayne was
Stop.
hamtramck.
You guys don't know Wayne, man.
See, we don't. No,
Shout
I'm
out
not-
to
Yeah, I don't know
Great
Wayne.
guy.
He's a great referee, and I'm not gonna lie to you.
Stop.
He's the type of person. Yeah, he is. I think he's all right, man.
Stop.
Come
He
on, man. If you had
called me-
top 5 referees,
called
he's
me on
top
the
5.
You guys
technical,
think Justin's a good referee?
Called me on
I think it's solid.
because I walked away from him because I didn't want to go at him, and I disagreed with the call.
Listen, the best
In the
referee we
semifinal,
ever had was the
I
Irish guy.
disagreed with his call, and I walked away. So I didn't
Irish.
face him
past,
before.
Lade.
Ah, it's in the past,
and
Lade.
told
That's in
me,
the past,
"You're
Lade."
trying to show me up." Boop. I said I walked away. That's why they didn't count the technical against
He probably
me, Wayne,
tunes
if you're
into the
watching.
shows and hears all the stuff that
Well,
you
you know
say
what,
about him.
Wayne? If you're watching, they didn't count that technical against me. That's why they didn't foul me out of the game.
Yeah,
Thanks.
either the one that you called on me too.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, but overall, though, I don't know how we got to Wayne. But long story short, let's
Talk
go
about
back to the
refs.
LOL League.
Okay.
All right.
So he wanted to say something about the league. Go ahead. You said
Yeah,
you got
nothing
a
to
lot.
say about that. I'm good.
What,
Go ahead, Fadi. What are your
so once
thoughts,
we
Fadi?
get back, you
about
guys
you.
have
I
a
don't
playing game and then playoffs start, right?
Yes.
So right now you're on shutdown
We're
mode.
on shutdown mode till the end of the We played yesterday. Actually, we had really good runs yesterday. We played some good games.
They were playing.
Playing
They were
tonight.
playing. You talk about open gym runs.
Yeah, we're talking
Yeah,
about and tonight we're playing again 12-2, which is.
Why did you
great
guys have
runs.
good runs yesterday?
What do you mean how?
Why? What happened? I heard there was zero arguing.
Not even a person argued.
Who did Sonny?
Nothing.
Did Sonny play?
No, Sonny wasn't there.
Was Fadi there?
No, hell no. We would never ever play the
Did
game.
Monita show up?
No.
And you told me there was zero.
Zero.
arguing?
Not even a person peeped. Nothing. Everybody, you would give the guy the foul. If he didn't even call foul, you give it the foul. 'Cause he fouled.
Wow.
That's how me and
So
Fosh played.
Sonny, Munir, Faris,
We played 11 games.
they weren't there.
11 games up to 11. Wallah, for 2 hours. Straight runs. Amazing. Me and Bosh were getting so tired, we had to sub ourselves out.
No, that's good, man. That's what it should be
Well,
like.
it's a-
especially
it's a
during
great
Ramadan, you know what I'm
workout,
saying?
man.
Like, we-
During
Love it.
during runs though, these guys like, you
I
can't,
know.
you can't announce game point. If you announce game point, sometimes in these runs,
You
or
fu-
when it's-
fouls start
or when
happening.
it's-
Yes.
Starts getting nasty.
Yeah, but with us, nothing.
That's
They
not what
announced game
happened
point.
last night.
Bosh went up for a layup. Wallah, we let him go. We're not going to hack nobody. Let's go. Game over. Let's play this.
Yeah,
Wallah.
that's good. Was it 15 guys?
Yeah, 13 guys.
Okay,
So in and out, switching.
solid.
Yeah.
All right.
So Abee wanted to talk about the LOL. Let's get to
No,
the
I
LOL.
mean,
chief.
I'm good.
So he's talking about the secret meetings.
We got
No, I'm gonna open it up to you. Listen.
We got a nice little fight for MVP right now.
Who you think is the
who is
MVP
it?
run?
I mean, right now, if I had to choose a guy,
Montiel?
I mean that everybody's going on it because he's finally healthy again, breaking out. You know, Fujo thinks just because he's leading the league in scoring that he should be an MVP when
Sufi.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Assalamu alaikum.
All right, hold on one second. What's going on,
he's
Mo Sufi?
He's on. Champ.
Champ Mo Sufi, what up, Sufi? How you been, man?
Alhamdulillah, man. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, you know, I just want to let you know we're live right now. We got Fadi, you got Abee, you got the MVP, Billy Buckets, you got myself, Big Bro Moti, and then, you know, Yusuf doing the producer thing. And so, you know, we wanted to call in and we wanted to address something that may have happened in the charity basketball game. If I'm correct, we just wanted to see if this is true. We're wondering. We'll let Abee maybe explain that.
Sufi, I had to bring up on how Justin came down the court and yelled, you know, give Sufi the ball, and I said, Sufi admitted it. He heard it. Sufi, just come out here and tell these guys that Justin was a little upset and he's a little emotional and came out and was just like, you need to give Sufi the ball. That's
Can
what-
I plead the fifth?
Yeah, plead the fifth. Don't you better not say nothing. Plead the fifth.
I was gonna say it is Ramadan.
Well, you know,
it is Ramadan, and you know we expect nothing but the truth from the champ. You are a champ, two-time champ.
I want
Now we
to
know
know
why.
I want to know how did Abee find out?
He said it right in
Because
front of me.
the
Me and
only-
Uncle
the
Ed.
only- the only person that said it in front of was Khalid Gahmi. So Khalid must have said something to you.
No, I'm telling you.
Oh, so you
right
didn't plead the
now,
fifth, so you know he said
He
it.
said it in
Oh, he
front
just
of
admitted
me
it.
and
Yeah, like,
Uncle.
you know what, man?
It was me and Uncle Ed.
Stop for a second.
He
You
said it in
didn't
front of-
can you stop? So you didn't plead the fifth, so he did say it.
So listen, I thought Khalid Gahmi was next to me, and you know,
Khalas with the
Justin-
who's next to you and who's not next to you, so he did say it.
Hey, he saw me. Listen, he saw me dot Billy Buckets, the MVP. He saw me dot him up, so he's like, "Yo, man, give him the ball." He's like, "If Hamtramck is smart, they'll give him the ball." And that's
But that's
what
not how he
Was
said it.
that-
That's
was
not
that
how he
one
said it to me.
Let me ask you this question,
One out of your
Sophie.
2 field goals.
Hey, do you feel like what he's like? It's wrong for a referee to say something like that?
At the same time, I mean, no, because I mean, hey,
Of
he
course
said,
not.
hey, he said it in a way like, hey, if you know, he felt like, hey, if Hamtramck wanted to win, that's what they got to do.
Then he must have said it. He must have said it multiple times.
Yeah.
If you're saying he said it in front of you and Khalid, just the two of you, I'm telling you, it was me and Uncle Ed, or it was me and Nabil. Because if Khalid was in the game at one time, Khalid was guarding you and I was guarding Nabil when I was in the game with Khalid. But then again, before Nabil got back in the game, Uncle Ed was in the game. Uncle Ed was in the game. I was guarding Uncle Ed. And I'm telling you, we were coming back down and you guys were, I think Billy had just scored. It was second half. We just scored on one end and we were coming, or Billy, you weren't in the game because if I was in the game, you were out.
Yeah.
We were coming back down and I'm telling you, Justin was upset. He had some fire. And we
I don't
just,
know if he was. I don't know. If he was.
but it was not upset like that. It was more of like
Emotional.
What are you guys doing? It was more of a what are you doing? Give
Pouring
the
salt
effing
to the
ball.
wound,
Give Sufi the effing ball. You know.
Hey, game
No,
recognized
he's adding
game.
spices. That's what I
Simple
mean.
as that.
And he's
I'm
right.
not-
Game recognized
yeah.
game. He's the best player on the game.
So that's
He's
what
the
I'm
best
saying.
player
Like,
on the
if
team.
I'm a
Like, get it the
referee,
ball.
you know how like maybe during a timeout, I know his emotion may have.
It's unprofessional. That's
But
the issue.
you know, let's say it's a timeout. You
It's
know, you're talking to
unprofessional.
a player before like they about to inbound the ball, but like, hey man, you know they probably should give you the ball
It's
more. You know what I'm
unprofessional.
saying?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
unprofessional.
You
Hey,
know,
listen.
like they probably should give you the ball more if they're trying to win.
If that's how the
hold on.
conversation
Let me
went,
say
you're
something.
absolutely right.
Let me
That's
say
not-
something. Sure. If
Right.
Justin wants
When
to
you're
get,
supposed
if
to be
Justin
a
wants to get,
neutral,
hold on,
non-biased
AB.
ref.
Hold on, AB. If Justin wants
Good,
to get
bro.
where he wants to get in refereeing, he has to be professional. You cannot say anything like that.
That's true.
It's not gonna fly in the NBA. Give Michael Jordan the ball. Give LeBron the ball, and then it's gonna be a lot of conspiracy.
Let me
theory
tell you
going on.
something. First of all,
You guys
Sufi,
went
one
to the
second,
line
one
30
second,
times.
Sufi.
You went to the line 6 times.
Hey,
so I
Sufi,
don't- I
Your
don't
coach's
think
game plan was to hack me all
Yeah,
night.
your game-
That's-
yeah,
Sufi,
that's
one
your
second,
game
one
plan.
second.
Relax.
Hey,
Made-
Bilal,
made
you're
Uncle
talking
Ed
about
look
a
bad.
charity. You're talking about a charity in 35 older with the NBA
For
league. You
sure.
got to stop with that.
I'm just
It's
saying.
a ref's rough.
No. I'm saying Justin has higher aspirations.
It's like an all-star game.
I'm not
Hey,
telling
it's
you
like an
no,
all-star
but
game.
like
That's
it's like
how
an
he viewed it,
all-star
too.
game.
Yeah.
We view it like an
You
all-star
should-
game. Like the refs in an all-star game,
In
they
the
probably
all-star
tell
game,
you,
they don't-
throw
they're
the
not-
oop to LeBron, throw the oop to
You guys should have
Jordan.
told Coach
Exactly.
Moti it was like an all-star game.
Ooh, damn.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's the difference. Because
Why
he
is this
never
guy
said
going
it
at you
in the
today?
game.
Taking mental
I'm saying he
notes.
never
He
said
is,
it in a
very
league game.
much.
In a game, it might be a little different, but in an all-star game, a charity game, it's for fun. It's for charity. Isn't that what you-
100%. I can't wait till next
It's for
year's
the
charity
Opa.
game. Even if I'm not
So
playing, I'm
what's
still
the
gonna
big
come and
deal?
watch.
But he doesn't have to say it anymore. But we know what he's thinking.
Hey guys,
Have a beautiful day.
You know
throw
what he's thinking, so now you know somebody else what they think.
Yellow
Wow.
Moti, what do you need to say, baby?
no, throw all that fun and charity talk out the window, please.
Ooh.
There we go.
Bro.
Finally.
Bro, let's be honest.
but from
Finally.
Justin's
Ooh.
per-
Finally.
hey,
Ooh.
Moti,
It's not just
from
charity.
Justin's
It is.
perspective-
Stop. Hey, that's
from
coming from a coach's player.
Yeah,
coach's
coach
perspective.
perspective.
Mo
Different,
said
yes.
before the game, he's
Still
taking us to the
charity.
Oh, man,
championship
it's still
game.
charity.
Yeah,
It's still
man.
charity.
Hey,
No, he
People,
meant
I don't
the
think people
Okay, Sophie, let's
outside of
let's
the
pass that
players-
charity. Let's pass that
Hold
thing.
on, let's
Let me
hear
do
what Sophie
something.
got
Let
to
me
say.
ask you something
Hold
real
on, Let's
quick.
hear what you guys say. Go ahead, Sophie. What you about to say?
I was gonna say, man. So you got to look at it like this: the way people outside of the actual players and the people actually involved in the actual game, they look at it like it's a charity
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
It's-
100%.
They don't see the
The
seriousness
competitiveness and the stuff that we have to
that
go
we
along
see.
with it.
So they're looking at it like, hey, these guys are just playing to raise money
Yes.
for people in need. So they probably look at it a little different. You know,
Yes.
would he have said it in a real game? I don't think so.
I don't think
You
so
know,
either.
but in a charity game, it's the same thing as an all-star game. So you can't sit there and say you know how he thinks.
100%.
You know, it was the all-star game, man. It was for fun.
Yeah, but
In his eyes.
yeah, but if he,
100%.
if he had to do it again, we probably would tell him to obviously not say that.
Of
because
course, you would just
obviously-
tell him to be like,
Yeah,
We'll
because-
talk
It's
offline.
not a
Sophie.
big deal, guys. Not a big deal.
It's not really a big deal. Anyways, let's cut
Maybe
that out.
don't make
Sufi,
a
I want to
big
ask
deal.
you a question, Sufi. These guys said that you wanted to trade me. You came out that you wanted to trade
Who
me.
said that? Not one person
Nobody said that in his back
today.
Nobody said that today.
You
They
wanna
didn't
get-
say it on the
you wanna
podcast,
get
but they don't
some-
wanna-
I'm gonna
they don't
try-
wanna
hey,
do this.
You want to
gonna
get
tell you
something off your
something.
chest, Fadi? Get it
They
off
don't-
your
I
chest.
just want to know what's going on, Sufi.
I'm
Do you want
I'm
to trade
gonna
or
tell
what? Do you want me to get out?
Listen, I'm going to tell you something going on. People talked about trades the whole season. I said, listen, if you guys want to make a trade, it's not up to me. It's up to the players. So if Fadi or whoever on my team wants to trade, you have to talk to the player.
Did
It
you
ain't up to
want?
me.
Did you want me to be traded? Don't
Sufi,
lie when
plead
you
the
were
fifth.
0-5.
Sufi, plead the fifth right now.
Plead the fifth.
Ramadan.
Plead the fifth.
Listen, Habibi.
Do you want to know
Right
why I
now,
came out? Do you want to know why I came out on 18 and 18 and 19 and 15? Do you want to know why?
Oof.
Because you want to win a championship.
100%. Because I want you to win the championship. You know why?
Oof.
So you can shut all these guys up and see and tell them,
I
hey,
want to win the
0-5.
championship, so you can shut everybody up too. So we're on the same page.
100%. And let me tell you something.
What page is Yusuf
We're
on?
winning the championship.
Inshallah.
What page is Yusuf on?
Inshallah, you don't. But the honeymoon's gonna be over soon. Wait, I can't wait. Anyway, so have a beautiful
Hey,
day.
Bad Boys won 4 in a row, bro.
Hey, you guys are silly, man. Sufi, I appreciate you, man, for
Sufi, thanks
giving
for
us
the
the call back.
Hey, champ.
Yalla, man.
Ask
Thank
Tyler
you
the
for
Gentleman
your
what
time,
happened in
champ.
the playoffs. Peace out, Sufi.
Hey, Sufi
champ.
was attacked with serious questions right there,
Yeah, he
man. He
was.
was ready to go.
Nobody, this guy wanted to get something off his chest and then reversed it. Like, you should have just kept going with the whole, bro, is it true or not? You were trying to trade me. X, Y, and they were talking. we
You think
didn't say
Sufi's gonna
nothing.
say yeah, man? Sufi's not gonna say yeah. He ain't dumb,
hey,
bro.
in
He's,
this league-
he's a league. He's a captain.
In this league, Ahmad, if you want to get traded, you get traded.
Yeah.
There's no hard feelings.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Straight up.
not at all.
You should. Shouldn't be.
Yes, if you want to be traded.
Yeah.
This was a different situation.
They
This was-
wanted me to trade.
They were trying to trade him.
I mean, with those rumors, I'm pretty sure Fadi felt some type of way too. He's like,
He never asked.
I didn't.
Fedi didn't want to get off the
did
team.
you not feel some type of way at some point?
100%.
There you go.
I feel
He
so.
felt some type of way when he found out people were trying to trade
And I feel some type of way right now.
Oh,
Don't get
man.
me wrong. That's why I'm playing like I am, and I'm gonna play like that till we're done. I'm
You're
telling you
playing,
right now.
you're playing like that against different people. I'm just get one more matchup against me, Fred. Give me a shot.
Oh,
At you. I want a shot at the champ.
oh, you get it.
I want a shot. I want to feel
I
like
mean, I
this.
hope. I don't
wanna
know who
feel like
plays
it's-
then.
I want to feel like 1998, 1999 again at Lapeer Park. That's what I want.
I mean,
I want that outdoor street ball vibe.
Well, listen, we're talking about charity. I want to give a shout out to the Balkan House restaurant, okay? Because go ahead and give him a round of applause, Yusuf. So shout out to the owner, Zuma Ekic. So and shout out to everybody. You know, Billy. I saw Billy there as well. Everybody that did come through. You know, this past Tuesday they had their second annual, donation giveaway where all proceeds went to Yemen, Turkey, and Syria as well. They were
Awesome.
able to raise $4,174.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they're great people. Like, it's not easy for businesses to just give away their whole
Alhamdulillah,
earnings.
yeah,
Alhamdulillah, like
100%,
that.
100%.
So shout out to the Balkan House. We're gonna go ahead and run the Balkan House ad. I mean, we'll talk about something else as well. So go ahead, give a shout out to the Balkan House.
the Balkan House restaurant. The Balkan House restaurant is famous for their doner kebab sandwich. But did you know that the Balkan House now serves breakfast? Did you also know that all their food is 100% halal? The Balkan House now also have 2 food trucks. So you can book your next party or event with the Balkan House on wheels. Their Hamtramck location is 3028 Kniff Street, Hamtramck, Michigan. Their Ferndale location is 314 West 9 Mile Road, Ferndale, Michigan. Again, you can book their food trucks for your next party or event. So if you're looking for a nice place to eat with friendly service and great prices, look no further than the Balkan House restaurant.
All right, I forgot to tell Sufi
Hey, give me one.
that
Hold
this
on.
NWO handshake right here.
I thought, but I
No,
we're
only,
like, listen,
hey,
Oh, he's coming over to the dark side.
are you coming to the dark side? No, he's to the dark side. That's right.
He's here, baby.
all I know is you guys kept telling,
Did
me in
Hamtramck and
Hollywood.
Dearborn just become teammates right
I
now?
guess.
No, it's
Always,
Scott-
always.
Hey, I just want to let you guys know.
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
I
they're
will pull this,
outsiders.
let me put this on camera. If Moti calls me, I am jumping. I love Moti. I'm jumping ship.
100%.
Moti, call me.
Facts.
Hey,
That's
let
my
me
brother,
just
rather. My little brother.
let me just tell y'all something to make y'all laugh. Okay,
Difference though. We got guys
so
that can try to guard Billy and Dearborn.
the city of Hamtramck posted, the
Billy,
photos.
I mean, Abee, I like that.
That's true though.
Very true.
The city of Hamtramck posted photos, right?
Dave.
They posted photos, and then I forgot what city's governor
You don't think I can guard?
commented, and he said, "We're next."
What?
From a
Really?
different city.
Shut up.
So I was letting y'all know that other cities are
People
taking
want in. This
notice.
is-
Oh yeah,
this
there's
is-
a lot of cities that want in.
But this is the
Some
this is,
city.
this
Hold
is
on,
a
I'm
great
looking for it.
thing.
I'm looking for it. One city said, Benton Harbor.
Where?
Benton Harbor? That's freaking far. That's a lot.
Marcus, his
not.
name is Marcus
It's,
Muhammad, by the way. So
It
he's another
sounds like
Muslim.
sounds like a polo rugby shirt.
Ben Harbor's over by
It's by,
Cass Lake and stuff like that.
No. It's farther. It's out by where where. God damn it, man. They have a nice lighthouse too in Benton Harbor. It's really nice. Actually.
Yeah, so he put "We Got Next" with 3 exclamation points, by the way. Just
Wow.
want to throw that out there.
Dearborn accepts all challenges.
313-995-7289. Call me and we'll get a challenge and let's go.
I'm see they just got the win. I like Dearborn.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking
listen.
about?
We just got the win.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna.
What was that shirt?
We're not gonna
Sufi
combine
was
the
wearing?
teams. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can play against Benton Harbor. Yeah, that's 100%.
What
No,
was that
what I was
shirt?
really
Why?
thinking.
We got more than enough guys.
Hey, what I was really thinking, AB.
You guys really thought.
Stop
time
it.
out. You really thought you guys were gonna have the Docs guarding the Beal in the post in the charity game? Is that what you
who's the
really
Docs?
thought? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you thought? You thought the Wheel of Fortune was coming and you were gonna have the Docs guarding the Beal and Ali Thabit? Is that what you were looking forward to, Moti?
We got
I'm
up.
asking-
We got up
Wow.
2
Now
with 5
you're
minutes
patient.
left.
Now you
Wow.
got-
Your piece,
Now
champ.
you got me fired up.
And the belt,
what
too.
did you
Wow.
think,
Your piece,
bro?
champ.
Hey, we got
So
up.
they got rings and belts.
We
No, this is Billy.
And a
first of
pizza
all,
party.
This is Billy's big VIP.
Oh, and they got a pizza party. Yeah.
pizza party.
Hold on.
And
That we invited
and,
his
I was invited to, by the way. I
Hey,
appreciate
Which
it.
I
Fatty.
wasn't invited to, but it's all good.
Hey, Fatty, they had
365
Pepsi
days
products too
last-
as drinks. Pepsi
Yeah,
products.
well, that's what you get when you order
You know what
food
I'm
from
saying?
Hamtramck.
That's what happens when Fahmy donates the food after taking the L.
Why? What's wrong with Pepsi? I like Pepsi.
After
No.
Fahmy
Usually-
donated after the L.
Usually in those parties they'll bring Fago and all that.
Oh, okay.
Fahmy donated the real stuff. Sorry, the South End, we put our money where it's more important. We don't need Pepsi.
No, it was cute. It was cute.
Fago works.
It's nice.
But the
Yeah.
fact of the matter is,
I saw a bunch of toppings too on the pizza.
Grubbin, South End, Dearborn, donating all that food. It
Yes.
was amazing. I almost smelt it from outside. It brought him into the school.
Yeah.
That's how we found the pizza party.
Yeah. I invited
Listen,
myself.
man,
I invited
you guys
myself.
went at Dearborn for a whole
Sahtain,
year.
sahtain.
No, we
Stop.
didn't.
Yes, you
No, we
did.
didn't.
You
You
might
made
not have
sure.
been in the chat. You
Yeah.
personally might not have been at the chat, but your food
That's not my
your
cup of tea.
Sufis.
No,
Bottom
not
line-
your cup of tea, but Fujo's cup of
bottom
tea.
line-
Maybe.
Bottom line, and then even afterwards, I guarantee you, if we did maybe some old podcasts that we can look through after the game.
They were talking about it too then, yeah, 100%.
Man, 100%. You guys, Sufi wore the shirt on the
Yeah, that's-
first
he
podcast.
did.
I didn't notice it till after.
Hold on.
You guys had shirts made.
I don't think Hamtramck
Oh my
should be-
God.
you guys
We
shouldn't be
got
mad.
Rings. We
Are you
got
guys
rings.
mad?
You guys got
Nobody-
shirts.
and-
No.
Man, they
Who's
got,
mad? I ain't gonna lie.
pause. They got rubbed the wrong way.
Why?
Pause.
Because you guys are having fun. Who cares? It's just a fun
Stop.
thing to do.
It was fun.
It's
but
okay
it
to
wasn't.
not
It
be
was
happy
it
about
was
losing.
competitive.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I
Hey,
said, man.
hey, listen, I
you
gotta-
learn- You learn a lot. You learn a lot when somebody how they handle an L, not how they handle a
Absolutely,
W.
absolutely.
And right
Hey,
now,
hey,
coach, it don't look good right now.
Oh, wow. Coach is not saying
You know
anything.
what I'm saying?
Don't
Hey,
look good.
hey,
I think he's talking about you personally.
Hey, I actually,
Hold on.
I actually have a 24-hour rule about life.
Talk to me.
Perfect.
I'm mad
Talk
for
to me.
24 hours
And let it go. That's it. That's the best thing to do.
Habibi, today is not Saturday.
I was mad for
the
a whole year.
18th. I mean,
Why were you mad a whole year?
it's not Saturday the 18th.
What do you mean?
though.
They came
You still
and they
mad.
took down the D,
I am
man.
mad.
You still.
Oh, are you talking about the
mad.
charity game that we
Come
lost?
on
Oh.
now.
Hey,
Still a little upset.
I'm not.
you guys are
A little
funny.
bit.
Honestly.
Listen, I just want to let y'all know if there ever comes a time, because even Detroit, by the way, Detroit
They want
called
in.
us out too.
They
They
want
want
in.
they wanted to smoke too. So
Yeah, Detroit
I
should
just
play Ben Harbor then first.
what I was gonna
There
say
you
was that
go.
Hamtramck and Dearborn can team up together
up, see what's
to
up.
play the city of Detroit, because if we get Detroit, you know you're gonna get hoopers from
Oh,
everywhere.
100%. Yeah, they're going to be really good.
So I just want to throw that out there. That could be a future thing. I mean, I know.
That would be nice.
You know, maybe after this third annual
Dearborn
game
Hamtramck
where
versus
we
Detroit?
figure out who
Man.
wins the third game,
Yeah.
we can maybe change some things and,
Yeah.
and look forward to
But you
some
gotta
different
remember,
things.
you gotta
Come on.
remember again,
Come on,
Ben
Omar.
Harbor, Detroit, and everybody else that the number one goal here is again charity
Yeah,
and
of
raising
course.
money, man. I mean, people still come up to us all the time, like, man, how do we get into this game? How do we get into this game? We talk about
Yeah.
this all the time, and I continuously remind people that hey, we're using this League of Legends, sponsored by the CRSD, the 35 and over guys. That's just who we're using for this game
league,
right
yeah,
now.
to get this.
Now,
to get the charity.
if this gets any bigger and they open it up to whatever, it seems like Moti right now is looking to recruit, Dalio from the Pistons, Diallo, whatever his name is. Moti right now he's using all his coaching
Hey,
resources.
by the way, he's
I'm
a
just
great
saying,
guy.
though,
Great guy. Met him. Very good guy.
I told him I'm in contact with RJ Hampton. He's the guy talking about Diallo. It was RJ Hampton.
We
who's
just
RJ Hampton?
we just scooped them up.
I don't know who RJ Hampton is.
Look him up.
Am I supposed to know who RJ Hampton
Yes,
is?
look him up.
I don't know if you're supposed to.
Who's
though,
RJ
yeah.
Hampton supposed
He
to
was
be?
really good in Hamtramck, a good baller.
So I'm supposed to know that?
No, I'm just telling you, he was really good in Hamtramck. He played college ball too.
Okay, do they know Dan Kurtnitis or Kevin's right? I mean, just saying.
No, those guys are
But that's my
never
point.
gonna- yeah, not-
But
true.
that's my point. That's my point.
True.
Am I supposed to know this dude?
No, but he gave you the name, so look
Hold
it
on.
up. RJ Hampton.
Hold on. Am I supposed to be like?
Abee's the type of guy that will go home and look up RJ Hampton.
What
What do you mean go home? Right now in the car after he
was
gets
I
out of here, he's
supposed
gonna
to-
look it
I
up.
guarantee you I won't. I
Now you're gonna
promise I
guarantee you won't.
You guys think a name scares me?
Abee
Like, a
gonna
name
be
scares
like,
me?
I ain't gonna look at it in the car, but I'm looking in the driveway. But I
You guys don't know who Abee Abraham is.
No, we know who Abee
You guys
Abraham.
don't know who Abee Abraham is.
Billy, do you know who
Abee Abraham
Abraham.
is a guy that does look up statistics and does his research. I can tell you that right now.
I mean, I gotta do what I gotta do, but
Yeah.
if you think a name's gonna scare me,
No,
of
I-
a guy
I-
Abee
of a guy
Abraham.
that he's in contact with for next year's game,
He's
maybe
joking.
because
RJ Hampton's on the Pistons, guys. He
Hold
was
on.
a top 10
Abee
draft pick.
Abraham
I
is
know.
the type of guy.
Mo T couldn't take a L.
Abee Abraham is the type of guy dudes want to dunk on.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Shut up, man. Yeah, shut the hell up.
100%. And I love that rep. I accept
What did you
that.
say? Hey, he's a Kevin Garnett.
But I accept that.
Hey, he's a
though.
Kevin Garnett.
I
That's a good
really
one.
do, and I'm
Wallah.
cool with that.
Kevin Garnett.
I love riling people
Mo
up.
T, he's a Kevin Garnett.
As Muhammad Al-Asadi, if you're watching Asadi,
Oh
you
man,
know,
that guy's another one I want to dunk on.
triggered. I like to trigger people.
Big
I
ups to
love-
Asri, my brother. Love you, Asri.
I love to trigger people.
All right, Fester just said, "What's this about the South End League?" Yeah, we're pretty
That's
much we were
Fester.
talking about CRSD, and then he said, "How do I play in the game?"
Yes, that's another
You gotta
thing.
lose weight.
Fester,
Come on, man.
That's my baby. I love him, and I talked to him
Leave
yesterday.
Fester
Yesterday he wasn't
playing.
when he was
Last
playing with
night.
us yesterday. I told him I beat him to the basket 3 times. How do I beat Fester to the basket? I never used to beat him to the basket back then.
So Fester played in the 30 and over league. Fester's
Fester was one of the best players in the
he was
in the
neighbor-
league.
He was my neighbor. He was my neighbor for 10, 12 years before
But
he moved
that's
out
what
of
happens
South
when
End.
you get married.
He's a South Ender. And he's a really good basketball player. Played
Very
at
good.
Etzel, like, a
Very,
really
very good
shot.
baller.
Took him a second to get his legs back under him, but you know, Fester, you got to get into the 35 and over league.
And I talked to him
right
yesterday.
now.
We were
You gotta get
talking
into
yesterday, me and
35
him.
over.
I'm like,
Put yourself
he's
on
like,
the
bro,
waiting
I
list.
can't believe I ran like this.
Tell him you know Coach Mo T.
I don't think it's
Tell
35
him you
yet.
tell him you know
No, he's not
Coach.
35
Not
yet.
35.
No, he's not 35.
But tell him you know Coach
Bosh's
Mo
age, right?
T.
All right, so let me just
No,
say
he's
this,
younger.
guys.
Younger than Bosh.
First of all, shout out to all of our sponsors: BC Adhesives, Balkan House, Kahwa House, Hanley, Hammer Time, and Unique Coney Island. We're gonna just wrap up today's conversation. Appreciate you guys for coming out here today. Moti, any final comments about what it is that we talked about? LOL League, Charity League, and everything else in between. Sorry we didn't cover Detroit sports. I know I keep throwing it out there on the flyer and stuff, but I promise y'all we're gonna get
That's
into
all right.
it.
I think they come to listen to you and
Yeah,
us. in
we're
this.
in the heat of these two conversations that we have today. Once
Yeah.
that starts dying down, once May hits, we're not gonna have many sports left. We'll start talking about the Lions, Pistons, and
Well, I
Tigers.
mean, we're really
and
not
stuff
going
like
to talk charity game after this.
that. Yeah,
anyhow.
yeah.
Really.
I think
I
charity
hope
game we're
not.
done. Yeah,
So
after,
well, I mean, this is the first
Yeah.
podcast after the charity
yeah.
game, so now
so
that's
after
out of
that,
the way.
there's no more charity game.
LOL
We're-
for a half hour in Detroit sports for the
Hey,
year.
let Mo T speak, man. For now.
Nah, but shout out to House of Lannisters. We're finally playing together. 3-game winning streak. Just in time for the playoffs. But going back to the charity game, it was a good game. Appreciate everybody
Alhamdulillah.
involved. Appreciate Ahmad. Ahmad is doing things that we just can't say thank you enough. Honestly.
Yeah, big ups to Omar. Wallah. He doesn't get enough credit. And Obed.
100%.
And Obed for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Obed.
Shout out to Bosh too. I ain't mentioned him today. He did a hell of a job coaching.
Very good.
You know what I'm saying?
And Jamal.
Jamal too.
Oh, so you guys had 2 coaches.
Yeah, they had Jamal and Bosh. Yeah.
I mean, it's not our fault. You didn't.
right,
It's not our fault. You didn't. I will help you.
Hey,
we
we
should have
have
let
three.
Tony
We have
help
three
you.
coaches.
Tony's a Hamtramck legend. He should
All
have
right,
helped.
bet. That's actually giving me a much respect. You know what I'm saying? But
100%.
you know what I'm saying? We're gonna inshallah, you know what I'm saying, make it a bigger event next year. Inshallah, you know what I'm saying, win the game.
Inshallah.
Allah.
I agree with
Fadi,
everything except the last statement. Go ahead.
Fadi, what you got to say? Final comments?
I had a lot of fun watching the game, the charity game, and we're gonna win the championship in the LOL League. Let's go, Sufi.
What are you guys at in standings? If you remind me? I'm not
6th place.
Okay.
Seventh.
We lost 5 in a row.
7th place.
7. Oh, we have 8 teams. Yeah, but one more win and we could jump to 3rd or 4th.
But you're 7th place.
Again, one more win against you guys next week or the week when we come back. Whenever we're playing you guys.
So
Because
right
we're
now,
2 games
the
separated between them.
standings are Baja Super Elites 3-7 in 8th place, Pump Fakes 4-6. Now the next 2 teams are the Mac Attack Tacitas team and then Team Femi. We're both 4-5. We both didn't play last week, so we have 1 game less
Yeah.
than everybody else. Running Gun, after trading Sonny, has pretty much gone on a 3-game losing streak. Like 3 games after trading Sonny, but 4 games total. They're 5-5 in 4th place. Bad Boys won 4 games in a row. That's Billy and Khalid Abdullah and Faris Minahi and these Romeo. They're BG. Sorry. BG,
Big ups to BG. Big game last week.
Listen, man, since that 3-point contest at halftime of that charity game, BG's been lights out. The house of Lannisters, I guess, not the House of Dragons, because Moti's now on there. You know, the house of Lannisters, 6-4. They've been on the 3-game win streak, so they're in a 2-way tie for second with Billy, and then the team Mahid Salama, Team Pally, first place, 7-3. Moti's on that team.
They lose in the first round. Being honest.
So I mean, it is like
It's a toss-up, it seems like.
the seeding games are going to be interesting when we come back.
Oh, and Bad Boys lose in the first round if they're second place. Just being honest.
Are you guys bad boys?
If you're
100%,
second
and I'll
place
bet on it,
and they're
too.
7th place, you guys play each other.
Just letting you know.
That's what he's trying
Because
to
if
tell
you're
you.
second place and you're coming to see me, oh, I feel bad for you.
I love that. Billy Buckets, final comments.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's anybody's league championship. Whoever's on that night is going to win. Nobody's better than anybody else. Fadi Naji is terrible in the playoffs. He was 1 for 30 with Khalid Jahmi. I don't care about that. It's fine. You can come, Fadi. So if he wanted to trade you 10 times, now you had 2 good games. You think you're all that now? Pull over and buckle up, because nobody's afraid of you.
Billy, you're 6'6". If I was 6'6", I'd be averaging 20.
You're
Just remember that 6'6".
You're
If I
still-
was 6'6", I'd be averaging 20 and 20. Not even 30 and 20.
Are you talking about Barbara Walters?
Yes.
Anyways, Fadi's been playing basketball since '99. He's organized basketball.
And I'm still better
99.
than you.
He's a foot tall.
organized
He's a
basketball
foot tall.
since
And all the Emmys
95.
and
What are you
99.
talking
What do you
about?
mean? I was 6 years old when I started AAU ball.
Yeah. 1 and 30 with Khalid Jahmi.
What does
Pull over.
130 mean?
1 and 30. You know what I mean.
No, I don't know what is 130. You
We'll
really
talk
need to.
outside.
You need to. Huh? What's 130?
Don't forget about the defending champs. The House
Fatty,
of
hold on.
Dragons
Fatty, everybody's winning
their
for
way
your
back into
meltdown.
second place.
Everybody knows your meltdown soon. Meltdown soon.
What do you mean?
You melt down every single possession. And the playoffs, you never show up.
Oh.
All right,
Because you do.
You're like Tracy McGrady.
Oh, but you do.
Yeah, I took my team to the finals.
You
buddy.
do.
So when's the
But you
first
lost.
week of the playoffs, by the way, like date-wise? Yeah, no.
So when we come back, I think
Yeah, when we come back.
When we come back, that first
I
Wednesday,
can't wait
first
for
week of
Fatty
May.
the first
and the
Wednesday
playoffs.
after Ramadan, we're having one last game. It's more of a tune-up game in a
so.
seeding
April
game.
26th is a tune-up game.
I can't wait to see you in the playoffs,
So-
you punk.
So what?
And then
Hey,
and
hey,
then
why you
end up
ignoring me? I'm
happening-
going to see you in the playoffs. Get ready.
them two should play each other to fight for that second place game.
That's what's happening.
That's what should happen.
yes.
First place would play Running Gun, probably. So you'd have Fujo playing, how I would do it, based off a record, play Adil's team. So Mahid versus Adil's team, because I think one of them are secured at 4 and the other one's secured at 1, depending on, because I think Mahid's team's got like tiebreaker
But
wins.
AB, you
over
got to
both.
remember, like your
Us
your
versus,
team and
us
Mac
versus
Attack.
T-Mac, we would have to play each other to get that, to see who'd be
Yeah,
in
but
that.
then who would we play? Because we're at 4 games. Let's say we win, we're at 5 and 6. You're at 5 and 6. Then team
But
Mac,
it still goes at tiebreaker. Like we beat you guys.
no, I
already.
understand, but
no, I hear
then
what you're
then
saying.
Mac Attack will go under us, and we'll be at like
But my
at
point-
5th place. So we'll jump 2 spots if they lose.
But that,
Yeah,
that,
go-
I bet that could be again. That could be the thing. 'Cause you guys did beat Mac Attack,
Yeah.
and you guys have a tiebreaker on them.
Yeah.
So my point is, but that's how I would play those games.
They're very listen. Our whole league is very tight.
Yeah.
And it's
This-
very,
it
very
hasn't
tight.
been this
Hey,
good
There's
in a
not that
while.
one team that's just out there.
It's-
You
yeah,
get what I'm
this-
saying?
this-
Very
this-
tight.
This session's been
he
really.
asked me for my final thoughts,
equal.
man. Not my final thoughts.
Wow.
It's anybody's
Sorry,
league.
MVP.
My man, appreciate you.
Sorry.
But I think he wants to cut it off. That's why.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Hey, no. It's anybody's league,
Yes.
anybody's game. May the best team win. I think Bad Boys have a chance as anybody else.
100%.
And I pray to God I see Fatty in the playoffs. He's talking too much.
Don't pray. Don't.
I pray.
You know, people that ask for it really don't. They
I
get
want 1 and 30 Fatty in the playoffs.
it. Okay,
All
we'll
right.
see. I'll show you.
AB, final comments?
Hey, Miami Hurricanes in the league.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say that. Congratulations.
Oh yeah. they're-
Are they really?
Yeah.
go
Yes, they're the
Girls
final
and
four.
boys.
Both
But
men,
but they're
both
playing.
men and women.
Men and
But
women.
they're playing Texas. I think they're gonna lose. Texas is really good this year. Very good.
All I know
They're
is
about
they
to play
keep
right
saying
now.
Miami. Yeah,
Oh, 5 o'clock.
all they keep saying is Miami bought their team. I can care less. People have been doing that for years, and NIL,
everybody's buying teams.
NIL finally let us do our thing. But that's my final thoughts. Shout out to the Hurricanes. Hopefully, one of the two teams go to the Final Four. Maybe gives me something to celebrate. Other than that, you know.
I hope they win. They are in the Final Four. What are you talking about?
In 4 weeks, no, they're in the Elite Eight. They got to win to be in the Final Four. They got to play
today.
Oh, today's the Elite Eight, right? Okay, so and then they'll probably play the Final Four Saturday, right?
So,
Next week. Okay.
Yeah, so
Nice.
There you go.
I mean that's really it, man. I said what I had to say. In
Omar,
regards to
I appreciate you to
charity
have
and
us
the
on
league.
here, man, and everything that you did. Well, amazing.
Omar,
Appreciate
any
it.
final thoughts on your end?
Yes.
No, man, just keep up the great work, guys, and we're gonna keep it rolling. You know, and Ramadan Kareem to everybody that's watching. I hope you
Ramadan
guys are
Kareem,
having a
man.
great Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, so far so good on my end. You know, it's been smooth. So, I hope everybody else is enjoying it. It's spring break for us too, so it's
Oh, nice.
you know we get to get this next week off. So inshallah, you know,
Inshallah khair.
spending time with family and just taking it easy a little bit. So. I'm glad for those that are watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. This is season 2, episode 29 of the Fantasy Guys. Again, shout out to all of our sponsors one last time. BC Adhesives, the Qahwa House, the
Hollywood.
Balkan House,
Where's
Hanley
Hollywood?
International Academy, Unique Coney Island, and Hammer Time True Value Hardware. Hope you guys enjoyed the entrance. You know, I know some people said they liked the entrance already. So we hope that y'all enjoyed that. Take it easy. Be safe.
Sorry, I was late.
And don't forget to give back. This is a great month to do it. You know,
Yes.
so don't forget to give back. Shout out to Yusuf, man. We didn't give a shout out to Yusuf.
boy
being
Yusuf.
here.
We talked about. I didn't know.
Hey,
you
listen,
can't guard me.
you're the
I didn't know
main
he was
person
little
here. I'm
bro.
telling you right now.
Yeah.
You can't
Shout out
guard
to
me,
my
I
big
didn't
little
know.
bro,
I didn't
Yusuf
know he was
Rabbit.
little bro.
You ain't
I
guarding me,
I
Yusuf,
thought he was a
just so you
nephew.
know.
I didn't. Or son and
Yeah.
nephew. I didn't know he was little bro.
Hey, Commander Thabits can run 5 at y'all. Any 5 family members,
I
we're calling it all
heard.
out right now.
Hell yeah.
We can run 5 at y'all.
I see that.
Hey, they
And
run
it's-
5 deep, guys.
And it's kind of scary because I mean, there's the big fella, right? You guys got a couple guards.
Yep.
Moti's getting
Yeah,
there, man.
exactly.
No,
Moti,
he won't.
Moti
He won't be the
on
big fella.
Moti on the court right
Who's your
now,
big fella,
man.
you?
Moti's moving.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna say he's the big fella.
Who?
Bro.
Moti?
Bro.
I know.